New Gemini Canvas update is insane. You're still switching between 10 tabs just to get one thing done. You Google something, then you open another tab to write about it, then another to build something with it every single time. That's not a workflow, that's just chaos. And while you've been doing that, Google just quietly dropped something that changes all of it. I'm Julian, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what the new Gemini Canvas update does, how to access it, and 3 real ways you can use it today to save serious time. And stick around because I'm going to share some pro-level prompts and tips that most people are completely missing. Let's get into it. So what actually just happened? On March 4th, 2026, Google officially rolled out Canvas inside AI mode in Google search to all users in the US. Not just people with premium subscriptions, not just people using the Gemini app separately. Anyone in the US using Google search in English can now access this. This is a big deal because Google search is where most people already spend their time. You don't have to go somewhere new. The tool comes to you. But here's what makes this different from just having a better search box. Canvas opens up as a side panel right inside search. You can search the web, pull in real information from Google's knowledge graph, and then build something with it all in the same place. No switching, no copying and pasting between apps. Now, before I show you how to use it, let me quickly explain how we got here because it matters. Canvas actually started showing up in the Gemini app back in March 2025. It was a writing and coding tool. Then in July 2025, Google ran an experimental version inside search through Google Labs. That experiment ran for 8 months. And now, March 2026, it's out for everyone. So this wasn't rushed. Google actually tested this thing before pushing it wide. That matters because the version you're getting now is a lot more capable than what started in Labs. Okay, how do you access it? You need to be in AI mode in Google search. Once you're there, you'll see a plus button, which is the tool menu. Click that and you'll see the Canvas option. Select it, describe what you want to create, and a side panel opens. That's your workspace. Everything you build, write, or code lives right there inside search. If you're using the standalone Gemini app, Canvas is already available there too. You can find it right below the prompt bar. If you have a Google AI Pro or Google AI Ultra subscription, you also get access to Gemini 3, which is their most capable model right now, plus a context window of up to 1 million tokens. That's massive for working on complex projects. But even without a paid plan, the free version inside search is genuinely useful. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Let me walk you through what Canvas can actually do. The first thing it can handle is building apps and prototypes. You describe your idea. Gemini writes the code, usually in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And you get a working prototype. You can test it right there, toggle to see the actual code underneath, and refine it by just chatting with Gemini. No separate code editor needed, no deployment headaches. You go from idea to working prototype in minutes. The second thing is document creation. You can draft anything from a project plan to a report to a blog post. Canvas has quick editing tools built in so you can change tone, adjust length, or reformat sections just by asking. And if you want to share or keep working on it, you can export it directly to Google Docs. The third thing is turning research into something visual or interactive. This is where the deep research integration comes in. If you run a deep research report inside Gemini, you can pipe it straight into Canvas and convert it into a web page, an infographic, a quiz, or even an audio overview. So instead of reading a dense wall of text, you can turn it into something you can actually use or share. And here's something I want you to sit with for a second. Canvas pulls real information from the web and from Google's knowledge graph while you're building. So when you create a dashboard or a project tracker, or even a simple app, it can include current live data. That's not something most other Canvas style tools are doing. Now, I want to give you 3 actual use cases so you can see exactly how this applies to real work. Use case 1, you're researching a topic and you want to turn that research into a shareable resource. Let's say you're looking into trends in your industry. You run a deep research report in Gemini, then you click the create button that appears in the top right of your canvas and convert it into an interactive web page or a quiz. Now, instead of emailing a PDF nobody reads, you share a link to something people can actually interact with. This saves you hours of formatting work. Use case 2. You need a custom tool for your team, but you can't code. A project tracker, a client-facing calculator, something that used to require hiring a developer. Open Canvas in AI mode, describe what the tool needs to do, and let Gemini generate it. Test it in real time, ask it to tweak specific parts, and you have a working tool. I want to be clear, these are simple apps. and prototypes, not enterprise-grade software. But for internal tools and quick solutions, this is incredibly practical. Use case 3, you're preparing for a presentation or a meeting. You open Canvas, dump in your notes, and ask it to organize everything into a structured plan with key talking points. You can adjust the tone, ask it to add sections, tighten things up, all inside Search. No switching to docs, then slides, then back again. When I first started figuring out how to actually use tools like this in my workflow, I was honestly overwhelmed. That's when I found this community called AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 members, all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones just sound good in a YouTube video. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in description. Now let me give you some pro-level prompts that will get you much better results in Canvas. Instead of typing something vague like build me a dashboard, try this: build me a project tracker dashboard with columns for task name, owner, due date, and status. Use color coding for status and make it filterable by owner. Include sample data with 5 tasks. That level of detail tells Canvas exactly what to produce. For document drafting, instead of write me a report, try draft a report structured with an executive summary, 3 key findings, and a recommendations section. Tone should be direct and professional. Keep each section under 200 words. For turning research into something visual, convert this research summary into an interactive quiz with 10 questions. Include a score at the end and explain why each answer is correct. The more specific you are, the better the output. Canvas responds well to structure in your prompts. Here are 4 things to keep in mind as you use Canvas. First, you need to be in AI mode for the search version. If you don't see AI mode, make sure it's enabled. It's available to users in the US in English right now. Second, mobile access is limited. You can view your Canvas projects on mobile through the Gemini app, but full editing, including code editing and text formatting, is only available on desktop in the web app. Third, if you have a Google AI Pro or Ultra subscription, use Gemini 3 for Canvas work. The difference in output quality is noticeable, especially for more complex builds. Fourth, file upload support is coming but not fully available inside AI mode yet. Google has indicated they're adding file upload support in the coming months, which will be huge for tasks like studying from your own documents or building tools based on your own data. One more thing I want to mention, Canvas has some overlap with NotebookLM, which is Google's separate research tool. The difference is that NotebookLM is built for organizing and analyzing large document collections. Canvas Inside Search is built for creating and building things on the fly. Mid-search, they serve different needs. You don't have to pick one. You can use both depending on what you're trying to do. So to pull this all together, Gemini Canvas in AI mode is now available to all US users inside Google Search. No separate app, no subscription required to get started. You access it through AI mode, hit the plus button, select Canvas and start building. It handles apps and prototypes, document drafting and editing, and turning research into interactive formats. The integration with Google Search and the knowledge graph means it can pull live, real information into what you're building. That's what separates it from working in an isolated AI tool. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences, what's working, what's not, which tools are worth your time, which ones to skip, no hype, just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are crushing it with AI. If this video helped you, drop a like. It genuinely helps this channel. And subscribe because we cover AI tools and updates every week, so you don't have to spend hours tracking it yourself. I'll see you in the next one.